guys, welcome to Crystal Tide Tarot. So, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, I'm so glad to have you guys here. I'm so excited that it's April. Yay! One of my favorite months of the entire year, not just because it's my birthday month, but because that's where things start to get beautiful and colorful and exciting. I love spring. I live in California, so it's definitely way more sunny. A lot of flowers are coming out, not just dry desert cactus stuff. So I'm very excited for the month of April. Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Welcome in if you are new to my channel. Please consider subscribing if you resonate with your channel. Resonate with your reading. So I did just want to let everyone know that I am offering personal private readings at jukutarot@gmail.com. You can email me for prices. You can get much more clarification and much more detail on a private video for your own personal reading. So if you're interested, you can email me there. So let's get into our pile selection. So again, before we get into our pile selection, let me give an intro to the question that we're asking. So the question that we're asking is, what is blossoming for you in love? Okay, so I am going to be trying to read for the next couple months. This is the next couple months in spring. Okay, so we're going to be asking the question, what is blossoming for you in love? And what that really means is what's going to be happening for you, what's going to be starting for you, what's blooming, what's coming out in this season of spring. Okay, so we have 3 piles to choose from today. So for pile 1, we have this cute little mini cake eraser. For pile 2, we have this small pink candle. And then for pile 3, we have this mini felt bumblebee. Ooh, so small, mini bee. So pause the video if you need to. Go ahead and meditate on your piles, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hi pile 1, if you chose this adorable little cake eraser, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so we're going to put your little cake there. So what is blossoming for you in love? So we have a card number 41, be in service. This is beautiful. So we have this feminine character on the right, kind of handing out some sort of what looks like seaweed or some kind of nutrients to this little seahorse here. She has this beautiful crown of shells, very ornate. I love it. So be in service. We're going to go ahead and read a little bit more about this card. Then we're going to get into oracle cards, and we're also going to be getting into tarot, and then I have some fun, exciting charms at the end that I've actually never used. I'm really excited to use with you guys. So 41, be in service. It says, give back to the world. When we give in equal proportion to that which we receive, we are able to maintain balance. There are so many people who are in need of your services. Being in service can be as simple as a kind word, holding a door open, or joining in a cleanup effort. Look to nature and its ability to support according to what is needed at the time. Your efforts in supporting others around you will help to create the energy needed to support humanity. So you guys are definitely getting a very specific calling to be helping others or providing yourself to help the community. Now, this could be coming out if maybe perhaps you've been a little bit of a hermit and maybe you've been a little bit withdrawn. This card is saying that they kind of want you to get out there. We'll get into your tarot and oracle to see if maybe you're meeting someone who's like, if you put yourself out there, you might meet someone. I feel like it's kind of saying, put yourself out there, help others so you can kind of like give love to receive love is kind of what I'm thinking here with the be in service card. So let's go ahead and get into your energy oracle cards. All right, so for pile number 1, those who chose this cute little cake, little strawberry cake for pile number 1. What is blossoming in love during spring for pile number 1? What's blossoming in love for pile number 1? All right, What's blossoming in love for pile number 1, please? Those who chose pile number 1. What's blossoming in love for pile number 1? Thank you. Ooh, we have the Angel of Strength. This is definitely the Strength card in tarot. It talks about holding back, which is funny because this card is telling you to put yourself out there. What's happening for pile number 1 when it comes to love during spring? We have the World. Oh my gosh, more community. This is telling you to get out there. This is crazy. I'm so glad it's aligning with the be in service here. So what I feel blossoming for you guys, I want to make sure there's not too much of a glare. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit. Aha. Okay. So for you guys, with your Oracle cards, it's just pretty much a supporting message on what we're getting with the Be in Service card. So the Angel of Strength is here to let you know that it's definitely going to take a lot of internal convincing. I'm hearing to kind of really put yourself out there in the community. So the World talks about being seen, being noticed. This could even be online. This could be in the physical realm. It can be in a lot of different ways, but it does talk about being seen by the world and being noticed. With the Angel of Strength here, it is calling for you to, again, that internal strength. You have to really pull from deep down to push yourself, to put yourself out there in the world. I'm going to clarify a little bit more with tarot in a sec, but I feel also with the Angel of Strength, I can't help but see that like she's kind of hiding behind this lion. Like she's very tough, very confident, but it's almost like maybe you have a really harsh front about you. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the term RBF. So male or female, regardless, maybe you have like a very off-putting, like harsh look on your face, and it makes people be like intimidated. Like, oh damn, I don't want to go up to them, or oh, they seem like they don't want to talk to me. And that's because you have this right here. You have this lion kind of standing in your way, kind of guarding you, when there's a lot of beautiful light behind this front, if you will. Leo is also, this is the Strength card, also ruled by Leo, and Leo is a proud sign. Leo wants to be in the spotlight. Leo has that confidence to draw people in. So unfortunately, pile number 1, fortunately, you are definitely the type of person that doesn't want to be seen, that you might try to hide. But regardless, if you put yourself out there or not, people see you, pile 1. People see you and they are engaged by you. They are kind of curious about you. So yeah, I'm definitely putting yourself out there in more communal events, or just, it could be online too, but any events where there are people or situations where you can kind of be of service. Let's see. I hope there's not too much of a glare. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and do the Alice in Wonderland deck. I have 3 decks to choose from, for one for each pile, and I pretty much just like do it when I want. So I think we'll do Alice in Wonderland for you guys. I wanted to do like a springy theme here with the cards. So for pile 1, what is blossoming in love for pile 1 in the next couple months during spring? What is blossoming in love for pile 1? Those who chose the cake. It's funny, like to have your cake and eat it too. What is blossoming in love for pile 1, please? What is blossoming in love for pile 1? What is blossoming in love for pile 1? What is blossoming? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. What is blossoming in love? Pile 1. What is blossoming in love for pile 1? What is blossoming in love for pile 1? Thank you. 7 of Pentacles. Clarify Ace of Swords. It's blossoming in love for pile 1. Maybe the reason why some of you guys have been more on the hermit side, it could be because you have been writing or studying. I see this like quill here, like this pen, not a quill, some sort of pen think it's a pen, calligraphy brush. No, it's a pen. You guys might have been studying or writing something, just concentrated or focused on a goal here with the Ace of Swords. What's blossoming in love for pile 1? What do we have here? Ooh, I love this. 3 of Cups. Yes, that's more community. Put yourself out there, okay? 7 of Pentacles. What's blossoming in love for pile 1? Clarify 7 of Pentacles, please. What's blossoming in love for pile 1? What's blossoming in love for pile 1? What's blossoming? What's blossoming in love for pile 1? There are some blockages as far as your communication goes, not just from the cards keep getting stuck, but I am sensing with the Ace of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles here, both of them, this card guard here looks very disappointed with the work that he's done. And he does have that brush, and there's also that raven at the top. I can't help but think of like communication, like, all right, like, get up and go, like, get the motivation to go, do it. And the raven's just chilling there like, no, I'm not going anywhere. So there's some communication that's blocked. It's also coming out in your cards. Clarify 7 of Pentacles. What's blossoming for pile 1? What's blossoming for pile 1? Gonna take some flyers. Okay, that's good. 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands on the back. Okay, that might be why. You might have a lot of either, the 5 of Wands can represent so many things. There might be a lot of overlapping ideas, overlapping events. Maybe you've been really busy. Maybe you've been conflicted with yourself on what you want to do. Fighting yourself sometimes even on what you should do. I should do this, like beating yourself up. Like, oh, I should have gone out here, or you know what, I really should have went and met up with this person here, or I didn't finish this task, I didn't run this errand, I didn't, you know, like I'm getting like a lot of like mess, like internal conflict, like a lot of mess. And then what ends up happening is you end up just staying home and recluse because you feel like it's just too much work. All that energy is going on in your head so much that it's like, okay, what's the point? So what is blossoming for you in love? This is beautiful, beautiful energy. I just want to make sure there's not a glare on it. Okay. Move this over here. Okay, I guess that right here is good. All right. All right, pile 1. So what's blossoming for you in love? We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the 3 of Cups. So what's blossoming for you is you're definitely getting the ambition, the start and the beginning to socialize more, to put yourself around a supportive community. Now, the 3 of Cups always represents friends, but the 3 of Cups can also talk about an event in which people are celebrating. So weddings, birthday parties, bachelorette parties, baby showers, work events, you know, things where people are drinking and eating and just being merry. 3 of Cups, again, can just even talk about friends, communities, or events as well, like a situation or connection through a friend. So you're going to be getting and this is a challenge for you. Putting yourself out there in communal events is a challenge for you, because the Ace of Swords, you know, although aces are always beginnings and swords are like mental clarity, swords can also present challenges, and Ace of Swords can still be a challenge. This is a challenge for you to get out of your shell and kind of put yourself out there. But I see you doing it. That's the best part about this. I see you doing it. So towards the beginning of the season, you are going to either finish up some kind of studies or education or responsibilities as far as like work or education goes, but you're also going to get the ambition to reach out to friends and saying yes to things, or getting up the idea to put yourself out there and say, hey, we should go here, or hey, did you hear about this new event or concert, blah, blah, blah. It's like a lot of things are changing. Like we're no longer in the pandemic of COVID. Like people are definitely putting themselves out there in events. And I feel like you're going to be one of these people. We also have the Seven of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. This is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So the Seven of Pentacles, this is like old energy that you have. The stagnant, like not being able to communicate, like having the ideas, but you see only a couple roses are painted red, and that's great. It's better than no roses. But you get the ambition and then it dies down. It's almost like like when you light a match and it kind of sparks, but then it goes out. It's kind of like how it is, and it keeps happening with you. But with the Nine of Pentacles clarifying underneath, like this is you in the springtime, girl. You know what I'm saying? This is you putting yourself out there. The Nine of Pentacles is that single, independent, don't have to be single, but that independent, standing, beautiful person in their power, in their garden, and best dressed, like in their best dress wear, like completely in their gown, with their boots, in their like with their hair done up, makeup done up, like all that, like fully loaded, Kirby fully reloaded. No, I'm kidding. I'm just like going on. But this is going to be you fully in your power. And look at this raven now. What can you tell between the difference? This bird has its mouth open. And it's on Alice. It's on her. She's the one guiding her own communication, her own life in this beautiful, lush garden here. She's like on her own path too. It's just incredible. Let me see if I get any other messages. I feel for some of you too, maybe finances might have been a challenge and you've been holding yourself back from doing things with like in communities, because we also have the Four of Swords here underneath. This talks about either having to reject situations or invitations and choosing to stay at home and rest. A lot of you can also be cut, but oh, look, the Hermit underneath too. Interesting, yeah, really kind of reserving your power here. But you have to do what you have to do, Pile One. You know, you've rested, you've had enough rest, you've recharged here, and now you're ready to get back out in the world. Get this idea, say yes to invitations, surround yourself with friends. The sun is out, it's a beautiful time to go out and do things. And your communication is going to be improving here. People are going to be drawn to you. The Nine of Pentacles is that person that people are just in awe about because they're so confident and so sufficient. It's all about that independence. That is attractive. That is inspiring. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing for you guys is I'm going to be pulling a door card, and then we're going to be getting into the charms. I have this new little divination tool that I purchased off Etsy, and I'm really excited to use it on you guys on your pile. So for pile one, what is a door that will be blossoming? So another opening, another blossoming opening or doorway for pile one in spring. What's happening for them in love? Oh, we got too many. Okay. The door, oh, upside down, okay. What's blossoming for pile one in love? So this is your door. Very standard looking door. At the top it reads 42. Inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. Very Nine of Pentacles. Your inner power. You brought yourself here. You worked yourself up to this very moment. Don't forget it. Oh, I love it. Okay. So we are going to be pulling some charms for your pile. This is definitely going to be a little bit of a longer reading, but I'm okay with it. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. and I hope it's resonating. If it is, please let me know. Please let me know and comment down below if it's resonating. So we have travel, friendship, love, self, family, work, finances, and home. So all of these charms, I'm going to just think about your pile, and all of these charms are going to fall where they may. Oh, there's one already. Okay, just put them. Dagger, this is a little bit of the middle. Cat, ring, and horseshoe are all in family. The cup, the tree, and the ghost are all in work. We have the heart in finances. We have the ladder in home, the crown in friendship. We have the sun right split exactly between, let me just zoom in a little bit, you guys. We have the sun split exactly in the middle of love and self. So I'm definitely getting self-love for sure with your pile with that 9 of Pentacles. Let me see, you guys can see, right? Let me see if I need to move my candle. Ooh. Let me see. I want it centered, but I also want you guys to be able to see it. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with home. So for home, the letter can represent some kind of, indicate some kind of news or encounter. It's usually positive news. It can also talk about a reconnection with an old acquaintance. And it is upright. They say that there are reversals in here. So I feel like for some of you guys, you might be getting an invitation to someone's home, or you could be inviting someone to your home. I feel like you are going to be reconnecting with acquaintances, specifically because we have the 3 of Cups here, which can talk about reunions. So moving on to friendship with the crown. The crown can represent advancement, recognition, and the achievement of goals. It can also represent an overabundance of pride. So I feel like it is definitely like an achievement of goals, because with the 3 of Cups, it's very positive here. You're going to be very pleased and like satisfied with your friendships from what I'm looking at with the reading, with the tarot reading and the oracle reading. So for love and the self, with the sun showing up like a little bit in half, like split down the middle, the sun is warmth. It's a symbol of energy, exuberance, and a new light. So it's a very positive force. It can also talk about maybe like checking yourself if burning too bright, but considering that it's split in the middle, I feel like it's very positive of a lot of self-love and you kind of putting yourself out in the sun. So we do have the dagger, and we also have the key in self as well. So the dagger can be a tricky symbol, a warning of danger, or a call for protection or justice. It represents power and is best considered in conjunction with the charm around it. So we have the key. So the key represents like an unlocking of secrets or a step towards progress in a situation. I feel like because it also has the sun in combination with it, I feel like you're going to be unlocking some self-sabotage here with the dagger, and it's going to make you, it's going to bring a lot of happiness for you to have some self-awareness. There's going to be something that you're learning about yourself in the spring. And I say that too because the 9 of Pentacles, that self-sufficiency, it's about getting yourself almost to your goals, almost to that completion, in that either with tangible things or just in your own light. So I feel like you're going to be unlocking some kind of negative thoughts or something about yourself. You're going to be learning something about yourself. Okay, that's beautiful. Amazing. Okay, family, we have the cat, the horseshoe, and the ring. So the horseshoe is a symbol of good luck, peace, and contentment. If it lands in a reverse symbol, it's luck leaving, but this was upside down, so you're fine. It was like I flipped it upside down, but it landed the right way up. So some sort of luck is going to be happening with family in the next month. So maybe you get lucky with family, or you're able to kind of have a reunion with family of some sort. We also have the ring and the cat. So the ring is a symbol of promises being fulfilled, a binding relationship. And the cat can also represent like mystery, but and it can also represent independence. I feel like something fortunate is going to kind of fall in your lap, or you're going to, and you're not going to have, I feel like you're going to least expect it, because with the cat here, it's kind of like aloofness. Like you are just, but it's good. It's like a mystery, but content. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of bond here that's going to be increasing with family in the next couple months for spring. And it's just going to be sheer coincidence. I feel like, because we have two superstitions here with the horseshoe and the cat, I feel like there's going to be something that's just by chance you run into someone or are able to hang out with someone or see someone, and that's going to increase a bond. Okay, we have a lot going on in work here. What's going on in work? We have the cup, the ghost, and the tree. So the tree is a symbol of growth. Its broad branches and deep roots indicate stability and patience. It's a sign of strong relationships and self-sufficiency. Wow, that's what I've definitely been saying. I 100% agree with this. I feel like your work, you've definitely gotten to a place where you feel stable and strong and confident in what you're doing and where you're at. So with the little ghosty here, the ghost can represent an unwillingness to let go of the past. Memories were surfacing or old issues coming back to influence current events. Now, this could be from your current work. It can also be from like a past work. But if there's something that's haunting you that maybe you feel like, I feel like this has connection to the dagger though. Maybe something in the past that someone said, like there's a challenging thought that keeps getting replayed in your head, and you're letting it get to you. You're taking your ghost with you to work, and it's kind of interfering, because look, we have this tree. Like, ghosty, go back to the graveyard, girl, because that's not where you're supposed to be. And then we have the cup. The cup is a symbol of replenishment, respite, and healing. Can also be a sign of good news or of a future celebration. So it's like, if we take out the ghost here, we have stability, growth, and healing here. Okay? But there's a ghost here. I feel like the ghost, one of them doesn't belong. And not because it's not supposed to be here. It's definitely here. But I'm letting you know there's something you have to challenge to unlock to get rid of this ghost. Okay? Okay, and last one is finances with the heart here. So the heart reads, the heart is a symbol of love, affection, and romance. If it lands reversed, it can be a sign lack of blindness toward, but it's not reversed. Love, affection, and romance. So I feel like there's maybe your finances you've been given a little bit more love to, and I feel like that's definitely true with the Nine of Pentacles. That's about saving and holding on to things and really not letting anything go. So I feel like you've been allowing more room, or even saving, just giving some attention and love to your finances. All right, pile one, I really hope this resonated. I really hope you guys enjoyed the charms and everything. Let me just get some last card for you for advice. That was so much fun, by the way, that cute the little charms. Let me know if you guys like the charms. All right, what is a last card of advice for pile one? Pile one, what is last card that they really need to see right now? What's the last card that pile one really needs to see right now regarding their blossoming, their blossoms in love? For pile one, it's a card they really need to see right now. Also chose a little cake. We have justice. Oh yeah, perfect. This is great. So all karmic things, and look, 2 cups on the back. That is incredible. So there's all good karmic things are coming for you. Things are going to be happening your way in the next months of spring. Things are supposed to be happening your way. There's definitely a lot that you don't see and won't know now, but just know that it has a connection to your zest for life, to things that you're passionate about, things that give you life, things that give you excitement. And any time that you feel like, oh, this isn't for me, or I don't deserve this, banish that ghost. Because that ghost, there's something haunting you from either something that someone said in the past, maybe a mistake you made, but you need to let it go. Just understand that justice is here to say that this is the truth, and good things are happening for you. All right, pile one, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile two, welcome to your reading. If you chose this pink little spell candle, then this is going to be your reading. So the question that we are asking is, what is blossoming for you in love? In the next couple months, I am going to be looking into the months of spring. So what's blossoming for you in love? So we have the gratitude and appreciation card. This is gorgeous. It's like this little unicorn, or this unicorn with this little girl, and she's just completely kind of leaning into it, and it looks like there's some affection. Very, very cute. I also have these blooming flowers here on the left side. So gratitude and appreciation. So I'm going to go ahead and read through this to see what messages are coming through. So number 46, gratitude and appreciation. So I did want to let you guys know I am having charms at the end of the reading, so please stay tuned. This is going to be my second time using the charms, so I'm really excited. Gratitude and appreciation reads, recognize the good qualities in others and openly share your gratitude with them. Write notes of thanks to those who have helped you. If someone deserves acknowledgement, take the time to let a superior or colleague know so that they receive the recognition they deserve. Know so that they deserve. Nature is continually sharing its beauty for us to appreciate. Beholding a rainbow is a gift, and when we encounter a rainbow's beauty, it is the perfect time to be grateful for all the gifts in our lives. It is important to generate the positive flow of thankfulness that can bring joy into someone's life. By doing so, you will not only decrease your stress, but you will also generate the feeling of goodwill and love in your life. Okay, so I feel like it's gratitude and appreciation for like things in the moment here. So talks a lot about being in the present. Okay, very interesting. So what we're gonna do is we are going to start with oracle cards first, and then I'm gonna be getting into your tarot, and then we're gonna have the charms at the end. Okay. So for pile number 2. All right, so what is blossoming for love? What is blossoming in love for pile 2? What is blossoming in love for pile 2? What is blossoming in love for pile 2? All right. Those who chose the pink candle. What is blossoming for love? What is blossoming in love for pile 2, please? What is blossoming in love for pile 2? Okay, we have yin yang in the reverse. What's blossoming for love? What's blossoming in love for pile 2? What's blossoming for in love for pile 2? What's blossoming in love for pile 2? Okay. What's blossoming in love for pile 2? What's blossoming in love? Okay. What's blossoming in love for pile 2? What's blossoming in love? Pile 2. Okay. Whew. Okay, we have the Angel of Balance. That's so funny because I was just thinking, I wonder why this yin yang is in reverse, because that usually talks about like an imbalance. So I feel like you're going to be mastering some sort of balance here. Okay. All right, let me just put that there so you can see. All right, so for number 22 in reverse, yin yang. So yin yang in reverse reads, this card reveals a yang cycle, which is one of active, outgoing energy. This time calls for a more logical approach to things, but the logic needs to be applied to purposeful action. This cycle is often marked by creativity and new beginnings, sometimes significant outer change. Let yourself apply more forceful energy to the task at hand and take advantage of this highly charged yang time. That's incredible. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I feel like in the next couple months for spring, you're going to be charging a lot of more logical and focused energy into your balance. So the Angel of Balance is definitely like that Temperance card. But it's needed. This is the important thing, because I know Temperance a lot of the time can be like waiting or kind of just holding back or doing things in moderation. I feel like this is needed. Like you're needed to kind of focus and kind of reset yourself to find more peace, to find more ground. I feel like usually you probably are someone who's pretty balanced or can separate a lot of opposing forces or external factors that kind of like clash with you. We also, I don't know if you guys can tell, we have the moon here and the sun, so like day and night. But I feel like you've been maybe struggling. So a lot of you might have even been struggling with your sleep cycles. Keep in mind, it's also going to be Mercury retrograde. So maybe there might be even some communication that's been off or been going weird or something happening. But you're going to be getting a lot of focus back here with the Angel of Balance. Okay. So, all right, Angel of Balance. Now I feel like this, in doing so, like in finding this balance and finding this patience, that is going to allow something to open up for you. Let's figure out what's going to happen for you. Okay. So for pile 2, my pile 2s, them and their pink candle. For pile 2, what is blossoming in love for pile 2? 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 We have the Six of Swords. This is always good. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. Yeah, this yin yang energy is definitely saying there's been some chaos, and in order to kind of receive some love, I'm definitely getting that there's going to be some movement into more peace. It's funny that you guys chose the pink candle, because pink candle is like the self-love candle whenever you do spells. So I just find that very interesting. It's also about like affection as well. So a little bit of self-love here. What's blossoming in love for pile 2? What's blossoming in love for pile 2? What's blossoming in love for pile 2? Okay, we have the Strength card coming out. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power and kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. So I feel like a lot of you guys with the Six of Winter, this can talk about overcoming challenging times. Perhaps there was like a breakup recently, or an argument, or maybe a period of depression or some kind of struggle here. The Strength card here is saying that you definitely have all the tools in your toolbox to overcome this. And what's interesting is this Strength card depicts a lamb and a lion. So it's like a little bit of that more soft, fragile internal energy with the rougher, like front external energy with the lion there. Interesting. For pile 2, what is blossoming in love for pile 2? What is blossoming in love for pile 2? What is blossoming in love for pile 2? 9 of Wands. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So I feel like a lot of you guys, when it comes to love right now, there might be someone lingering, okay? There might be like an ex, or something's going on here where you might have had like a recent conflict with a partner or a loved one. This is a romance reading. We are talking about love here, but the 9 of Wands is right under the 6 of Swords. To me is saying like, I can't explain it, but it's almost like you have to be prepared if like they come back, or they're going to want to reach out or text or something. We'll keep reading, but I feel like also with the Strength, you're having to hold back from this person too, from communicating with them. What's blossoming in love for pile 2? What's blossoming in love for pile 2? What's blossoming in love for pile 2? Thank you. Okay, wow, this is gorgeous. 10 of Cups. An emotionally fulfilling life with family and friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Okay. Now, for some of you who are currently in a family situation or like marriage, I just realized that the Six of Winter has like a glare on it. I don't like that. It really bothers me. Hold on a second. See if I can, does that help? A little bit. So I feel like some of you guys, if you're not being bothered or something like being harassed by an ex, a lot of you guys just could be going through challenging, guarded times right now. The Nine of Wands here is calling for some kind of protection, but the Strength and the Ten of Cups is definitely saying that you'll have it. You'll have it. You are protected. You're abundant. If you are married and have children, your spring is going to be filled with adventures and happiness, abundance, potential outings. We have this family here that's like out on the lake, enjoying like the butterflies and the lily pads and the water. The male in the family is just serenading the woman with like guitar. Like, it's just beautiful here. Your spring is going to be very fulfilling, going to be spending time with family, going to be very loving. I feel like you're going to have the strength to overcome whatever challenges this is. I'm just going to clarify for those who chose pile 2. Okay, what challenges are coming towards pile 2? Like, what is the Six of Winter? Clarify this. What are some of the challenges? So we have the High Priestess here, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Interesting how the music went silent with this card here. I do feel a little anxious, I'm not gonna lie. Like, clarifying your Six of Winter here, the High Priestess here is saying that it's something that you know. The High Priestess is saying that they know something that's been bothering you or something that you've been struggling with, that's been leaving you yin-yanged. Again, remember the sun and the moon can talk about an imbalance. So that could be with health. So that could be like, usually when you're feeling on top of your game, you're feeling very slow. Or if you usually get really good sleep, you're not getting into sleep at all. Maybe you've been very moody. Maybe you've been having mood swings with the yin-yang. The High Priestess is here to say that this is clarifying your challenges. You already know what it is. For some of you, I'm not supposed to know. It might be a secret. Let me get one more. What are some of the challenges that pile 2 is facing right now? This one wants to come out. 10 of Pentacles, stuff with family or ancestors. Take steps to ensure financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. So this could maybe you have stress or anxiety about money, finances, or savings. Could even be about work. There could be a lot of different things I'm kind of feeling, but 10 of Pentacles is also here to say that it's a bunch of stuff. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be with family, but I feel like it's saying, like, because each pentacle represents a different challenge. Honoring family traditions. Okay. All right. Okay, pile 2. So, to give you a recap real quick, I feel like what's blossoming for you in love for spring, you're definitely going to be living more in the present, living more in, again, if you have children, enjoying the little things and having more gratitude and appreciation for those, for your surroundings. You're definitely going to be refocusing your energy and your balance here. Those of you who do have a form of faith, just know that you are protected with the Angel of Balance. That could also be a sign to kind of like maybe reignite your form of faith, like prayer, things like that. Six of Winter with Nine of Wands is saying that there are challenges towards the beginning of spring here to kind of keep your guard up, to keep your protection up. But the Six of Swords is saying that you are going to be, like, positive changes are on their way. You're going to be able to get some relief soon. Okay, you're going to be able to move on to calmer waters, as they usually say for the Six of Swords. And I definitely believe that here, because we have from this Six of Swords to this 10 of Cups, you know, from one broken down, shabby boat versus this beautiful butterfly boat here. And remember, like, look, this person has like fairy wings, and then now their boat has wings. Everyone has wings here. I know that is the fairy tarot, but I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be able to take flight and not be able to stop, and it's going to be beautiful. The strength card here is also saying that you're going to have to call upon inner strength, call upon guardians and protectors to kind of keep yourself afloat here with your family. Some of the challenges I did clarify were one too many to count, but the high priestess here is saying that intuitively you know. And I also feel like with her holding up this book here, this could even be like a contract or some kind of law of God or religion or something that you feel like you might be bound to. It's very dark blue. I'm trying to think. Maybe it has a lot of depth. It's also in another realm that I can't touch that though. Because when I clarified, if I get High Priestess, I can't really touch that. And the Ten of Pentacles is saying like it's too many to get in one spot. Okay, but what's blossoming in love for you is definitely being able to enjoy the little things and being able to refocus your energy for more self-love. Okay, so I want to get into your charms pile too. So if you're still here, it's definitely going to be a little bit of a longer reading. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in just a little bit. Okay, all right. So I'm going to gather some charms, and each charm represents something different, and I'm going to be dropping it where I'm going to be thinking about your pile. So for pile 2, what's going to be happening for pile 2 during spring? What's going to be happening for pile 2, those who chose the pink candle during spring? Okay, interesting. Okay, we have this cat. I'm going to move it over here. A lot of stuff going on with work here. Okay. Friendship, key, horseshoe, and the sun. So most of your stuff is happening in friendship, love, yourself, family, and work. Okay? I feel like most of the stuff is happening with work. Let's see if I can zoom in. All right. Can you guys see this? I hope you guys can see it. Cool. All right, so for friendship, we have the crown and the key. So the crown can talk about advancement or recognition of some sort, and the key talks about unlocking secrets or a step towards progress in a situation. I feel like with the crown, you're going to be either achieving some kind of connection with a friend or unlocking, like getting closer to a friend and unlocking a boundary, or maybe reuniting with the friend and having a lot of success there. I can also talk about being too prideful to reach out to others. The key can also represent an indication of coming revelations. So if you have an issue with the current friend right now, just this could be a sign saying that something could be happening for you in the next months of spring to have a revelation. So in love, we have the sun, the tree, and the horseshoe. The horseshoe is pretty much a symbol of luck. So there's going to be some good luck, some peace and love for the next couple months in spring, and a lot of contentment. Okay. With the sun, it also talks about another symbol of energy, exuberance, and a new light. I do feel that maybe perhaps with this 10 of Cups, you're going to be very, very abundant and happy and joyous for the next couple months of spring. A lot of outings, really kind of enjoying family and being more like gracious and more appreciative of family and like small things. So with the tree is a symbol of growth. Its broad branches and deep roots indicate stability and patience. It is a sign of strong relationships and self-sufficiency. So love is going to be going great for you guys. I feel like a lot of you guys have a family though, because I have that tree charm can talk about like having stable roots, and you think about the family trees. So with self, we do have a letter here. The letter indicates that you may soon receive news, encounter a new figure in your life, or reconnect with an old acquaintance. If it lands reversed, which it's not, it says to consider reaching out to friends. I feel like you are going to be getting some kind of message, like some kind of news that does affect you. I feel like it's positive because there's no other charms with it that would indicate otherwise. But more importantly, we have a mirror here, so I feel like if anything, you might be discovering something about yourself. So with family, we do have this beautiful ring. So the ring talks about promises being fulfilled, a binding of relationships, whether it be personal or business. It can also indicate the success of new ventures or contracts. So I feel like there's going to be either bonding with, if that makes sense, a lot of bonding with family during spring, and like a feeling of like a sense of fulfillment here in the spring. So let's look at work. There's all kinds of stuff going on with work. Tell me if this is resonating with you guys, what's going on with you guys at work? So we have the heart. The heart is a symbol of affection and romance. If it lands reversed, it can be a lack of or a blindness towards love. So, I mean, I feel like there's just so much here. We had the dagger. Just give me a sec. I want to know why the heart is here. The cat is mysterious but content, an aloof charm. It represents independence, intrigue, and sometimes indicate a change of fortune. The cup is a symbol of replenishment, respite, and healing. It can be a sign of good news or celebration. The ghost can represent an unwillingness to let go of the past, memories resurfacing of old issues coming back to influence current events. And the dagger can be a tricky symbol, a warning of danger or a call for protection or justice. It represents power and is best considered in conjunction with the charms around it. So, you guys, it's funny because with the dagger, I'm supposed to look at everything else around it, like going on around it. There might be some falseness here. I feel like there's falseness here, because the cup is also in reverse. I know it doesn't talk about like reverse charms, but I'm trying to read intuitively because there's so much. I would say just to be careful in the next coming months of spring. You might be reflecting a lot on things that were said, or people that you met through work, or maybe like potential crushes or something. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of falseness, you guys, with work. Family's going to be great. Your love life's going to be great. But with work, here we have this cup. It's kind of in reverse. And when you think about the Ace of Cups in reverse, it does talk about tears and sadness. We do have the Ace of Cups right at the bottom of the deck too, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I just kind of feel like this cup, it's very obviously upside down. So I would say to not trust certain figures around you. The cat too, also being in reverse, is like there's a sense of mystery or something's hidden from you. So people might be nicer or kinder to you, but really they're like talking bad about you behind your back, or might be pretending to be something else. For some of you, you might have a secret crush with the ghost and the cat and the heart as well, like a crush at work. But with the dagger, I feel like for the most part, there's really people you can't trust right now. There might be a lot of moving parts or things that are switching up that might be hard to keep. There's changes at work for you going on, and it's hard for you to adapt. Just a lot of stuff. Let me just get a card for this. What's some advice for pile 2 regarding their work? We have the Tower and the King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, there might be a jerk, a romantic partner you can trust. I don't know about that, girl. But then we have the Tower here. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. There's a King of Wands here. It doesn't have to be someone who's attracted to you necessarily, but because it's next to the Tower, there's a jerk here that might be kind of bugging you at work or something, or you can't trust them. Or they have... Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Just be careful with the King of Wands character, someone who's very ambitious and outgoing. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this over here and let's go ahead and get some advice for you. Last card that you need to see. I hope you guys really like this reading. I know it's definitely longer than some of my other readings, so I do apologize. For pile 2, what's a card that they need to see for my pile 2? What's a card that they need to see? Beautiful Queen of Cups here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. So, a card that you guys have to see. The Queen of Cups is someone who is intuitive, someone who's sensitive, who's nurturing. She's the counselor of all the queens. She's the one who's understanding and gets it. She has a lot of love and emotional, like, harboring, though. That's kind of the dark side of her, is that she can kind of hold on to things a little bit with that Ghost card, right? Kind of holding on to things from the past. Not because she wants to, they just affect her deeply. So the card that you have to see is to remember the light side of the Queen of Cups. You are protected here with these cute little mer angels here. And to keep in mind that you are in your strength. And if you have a guardian or an ancestor who could represent the Queen of Cups, or you have someone like the Queen of Cups in your life, or know anyone that represents the Queen of Cups to you, so someone you can go to, you can trust, who supports you emotionally, it's saying that you have this in yourself, or you can reach out for support for this as well. Okay, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope it resonated. Please comment down below if it did, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this adorable little felt bee, this is going to be your reading. It's super cute. Look at the little face. I love this bee. I bought this on Etsy, and it comes with it came with a whole box of like a bunch of them. All right, so what is blossoming for you in love in the next couple months for spring? So we have Seek Beauty. This is gorgeous. It's like this woman who has this hair of dandelions. Number 44. All right, let's go ahead and read a little bit more about this. 44. So just to give you guys a heads up, I am going to be going into some oracle cards, some tarot, and then we have some charms at the end. I'm super excited to use. They're brand new, so you guys are going to be one of the first to ever for me to practice with. So Seek Beauty. This is a time to reflect on love and seek out beauty. Create memories. Take time to enjoy your experiences, celebrations, and special occasions. The recollection of happy moments will support you. Look not only in the world around you, but also within. Seek out the loving qualities that you appreciate about yourself. Search for your own beauty. Look at yourself and the world around you from a new perspective. Okay. Oh, I love this. This is like awesome. I'm getting a lot of confidence, a lot of spiciness, a lot of exuberance, like ambition here. We have these little flames too at the bottom here. So some of you guys might resonate with more like fire wand energy. Wands and like fire sign energy. So it's asking for you guys to find your own beauty within and also finding beauty outside in the world. Seek beauty. Okay. A lot of you guys also could be doing things to like level up. You know, maybe having a little glow up moment. Maybe some of you guys could have recently done your hair, recently dyed your hair, recently cut your hair. Maybe you've gotten some of you guys have been nourishing your body, eating things that you enjoy, or eating more nutritious meals. Some of you guys could be spending more time out in the sun, or just adding things to your wardrobe, embellishing your overall appearance to make yourselves feel more beautiful. Okay, so for pile 3, what is blossoming in love for pile 3? What's blossoming in love for pile 3? Okay, so we have action in reverse. What's blossoming in love for pile 3? What's blossoming in love for pile 3? Ooh, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Okay, put this over here. So going to action in reverse, number 17. Action in reverse. Action is the accelerant that ignites your desires. So when the card is reversed, you may find that something is missing in your determination or your follow through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in any consistent effort. Or perhaps you need to make some adjustments in what you're paying attention to. Create a structured plan, then make sure you take daily action. This will move you closer to your goals. Be flexible yet persistent and ever conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. Okay, so it's definitely calling for you to act on your own behalf for your second chakra. So moving to number 36. Intimacy and creativity. So the second chakra vibrates the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. Oh my goodness. That's like very, okay. It's very intimate. It's very sexy. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of beauty. I'm getting a lot of like I said, that zesty exuberance here. So it's definitely telling you to activate more of like your sexy side here. Okay, I feel like this is also giving me a little bit of Queen of Wands energy here with this oranginess here, like lots of Leo too, lots of fire. I feel like you've also been slowly getting into this, the action in reverse, because there's two horses in this card that saying that like one is faster than the other, but you have two. Right? So like you have a party that wants to act and go, and then there's another party that's like, I'll get there. But within in reverse, it's saying like, okay, we know that you're like the black horse saying like, I'll get there. And now it's telling you specifically what you need to take action with. And that's the second chakra. So the intimacy chakra, okay? The creative chakra, if you will. So we are going to get into the tarot now. So for pile 3, what is blossoming in love? For pile 3, what is blossoming in love? For pile 3. What is blossoming in love? For pile 3, what is blossoming in love for pile 3? In the next couple months for spring. What is blossoming in love for pile 3? Okay. Too many. I feel like the Two of Swords did show itself. I feel like some of you guys have been maybe indecisive or been kind of with that in action in reverse. Some of you have been like paused or waiting to really make a move, or maybe even waiting for someone else to make a move. What is blossoming in love for pile 3? What's blossoming in love for pile 3? What's blossoming in love for pile 3? This who chose the B. What's blossoming in love? Might have to pull. What's blossoming in love? Okay. All right. I knew it. Okay. So some of you guys might be like trying to have like sexy time fun, for lack of a better word. Some of you guys might be just trying to, maybe like the hookup route, putting yourself out there, and like kind of really getting your flirt on. You have the Empress here too. That is stunning. What's blossoming in love for pile 3? What's blossoming in love for pile 3? Okay. What's blossoming in love for pile 3? What's blossoming in love for pile 3? What's blossoming in love for pile 3? This one wants to come out. 4 of Cups, okay. It's blossoming in love. Pile 3. Clarify Empress. Blossoming in love. Pile 3. Blossoming in love. Thank you. Okay. The Magician on the back. Clarify what's happening here. Okay. All right. Yes. You definitely have someone in your, in coming to you during the springtime. Stunning. Okay. Can you guys see? Why is there a glare? I need a new thing, you guys. Let me see if the bee can hold it up. Okay. So, let's start with here. You're definitely going to be meeting this Knight of Wands here. So a Knight of Wands is someone who is ready to come in and just swoon you, hit on you, flirt with you, exciting. This person's very active, maybe sportsmanlike, like wants to move around, wants to dance, wants to go on adventures with you. Very playful, very energetic, can be a little jerkish, a little pushy sometimes, but I feel like you'll like it. You're definitely going to be attracted to this person. I did clarify to see what was going on with this person. The Two of Cups, you guys, this is like the relationship card. You definitely are going to feel an attraction towards them, a mutual attraction. There's going to be some romance, a date, maybe even like hooking up with this person, because we have the second chakra here. They're definitely going to find you absolutely gorgeous here with the Empress too. They're going to find you desirable, beautiful, feminine. Some of you guys might, you know, again, with all this springtime here, you guys might have recently dyed your hair, wear a lot of colorful clothes or accessories. Or you could be somewhere where they see you outdoors near flowers. And they just see you as like the epitome of femininity, and they love it. They're just completely drawn to it. This horse has flames in the hair, like, God, this person's so gorgeous. And we have this seek beauty. So I'm telling you, there are things, these are efforts that you are putting into yourself, and this person is noticing that, okay? This person is coming towards you. Okay? So with the Two of Cups, this could be someone wanting to date you, wanting to have sex with you, just be with you. What does concern me is the Four of Cups underneath the Knight of Wands. So this is someone who like ends up kind of getting bored or gets complacent or like ends up ghosting or ends up kind of like pulling back. I feel like, and then we do have the Five of Swords on the back. So maybe like, I kind of want to get more information about this Knight of Wands to see what's going on. But you're going to feel very much like butterflies in your stomach and thinking about them all day and reflecting on this person, feeling an emotional connection, feeling an emotional spark. You're going to feel lots of love from this interaction. Oh, can you guys see my cards? Let me see. You're definitely going to feel lots of love from this interaction. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands for pile 3. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Clarify the Four of Swords. I mean the Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here for the Knight of Wands? Justice. And the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles. This person might have some kind of responsibility where they feel like that might be kind of getting like in blocking their something from you. Some of you might actually very well, they could, with Justice and the Eight of Pentacles, have some kind of work contract or work responsibility. Maybe they can't get involved with you, or they have to do something that they have a responsibility here. Because the Four of Cups is kind of like just something ends up not happening. So someone's waiting. I feel like either you or them have a responsibility to something. Justice can also talk about marriages or contracts. And then Eight of Pentacles is saying like one person or the other is going to be staying busy or staying occupied. But you are definitely going to be feeling this person, pile 3. You're going to be very ooey gooey over this person, and they are going to romance you. This is definitely a new romance here with the Knight of Wands coming in. Okay, so now I'm going to be getting into your charms. So I did this for pile 2 and pile 1. So this is my charm board. It's a new divination tool that I'm using. And so what we're going to do is, let me see if I can move this a little. What we're going to do is I'm going to be dropping some charms on this mat, and then we're going to figure out what the messages are. This is just for spring. This doesn't even have to do with love. There is a love one on here, but yeah. So for pile 3, those who chose pile 3, pile 3. Okay. We have a ghost here. Okay, we have a cat and self. This dagger is kind of in the middle between friendship and work. This one's gonna move right here, and then this key is like half and half. Love. We have like a little bit of heart here. Okay, give me a second. Travel. Okay. So we had in travel, we have the tree and the crown. So the tree represents stability, strong, rooted, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Strong rooted, like self-sufficiency. We also have the crown here, which talks about like success. So you could be traveling somewhere where you're noticed, you get a lot of notoriety, you're going to be enjoying it. And I feel like this is something that you want, because we have the crown, which also talks about like you, like being the one in charge of making the calls, calling the shots. So there's definitely going to be some successful travel for you during spring. So in love, we have like a reversed chalice, which is a little sad. The chalice can talk about like healing, respite, or like emotional like success. Can also talk about like it's a symbol of replenishment, and it can be a sign of good news or a future celebration. But because I do see a little bit reversed, I'm not really sure. Let me know, because I'm trying to figure out if I should read them reversed or not. I can't help but think of like it reversed like being like the Ace of Cups, which is like kind of sadness. But either way, I mean, you are definitely going to have a new love, but I feel like it might be, for some of you guys, I feel like it might be short-lived for some reason. So with self, we do have a heart and a cat. So the cat is mysterious but content and aloof charm. It represents independence, intrigue, and can sometimes indicate a change of fortune. So something is changing for you in regards to the heart. The heart is a symbol of love, affection, and romance. If it lands reversed, which I feel like it kind of is, it can be a sign of or a lack of blindness towards love and positivity. So I feel like there might be something that you're going to be unlocking here when it comes to love and self-love. There's a connection here, I feel, with this person, and I feel like it might be this Four of Cups. Maybe like you guys get together and then something happens and then it just abruptly stops. And then you're kind of just left here waiting with the Queen of Cups here, like, hello, fill up my cup, like what's going on? But look how she's like kind of sadly looking down at her cup. For those of you who this isn't a new connection, maybe it could be like the partner that you're with now. Maybe gives like a lot of excitement and love in the beginning of the season, and then it starts to slow down and you're just kind of like, hello, and you're just left there like having to figure it out and unlock your own self-love to get something. I know that's really sad, but that's just what I'm seeing. For friendship and work, there's a dagger here, okay, pile 3. So the dagger talks about like trickery. It also talks of like warning, and it calls for protection or justice. It can represent power and is considered in conjunction with the charms around it. But considering that there are no charms, if you have a friendship at work, I would say to really second guess this person. If there's someone that you might have doubts about trusting at work, this is just another message to say, hey, maybe not trust this person. Maybe be a little cautious towards this person, okay? For finances, a lot's going on here in the finances. We have, let's see, sorry. The letter, the sun, the ring, and the horseshoe. So the horseshoe talks about luck. You might receive some kind of good news or lucky, like unplanned income here with the letter and the horseshoe. The ring can also talk about like contracts or new business partnerships here. And the sun talks about like energy or success, pridefulness, and like a new light, a new positive force. Okay, that's really good. For some of you, you guys might have a ghost in your home. I don't mean to laugh, I'm sorry. If some of you actually do have a ghost in your home, maybe this is that's another reading. But the ghost can actually talk about, it can represent an unwillingness to let go of the past, memories resurfacing, or old issues coming back to influence current events. Interesting. That's happening in your home here. But remember, your home can represent a lot of things. Home can also be home from when you were little. You know what I mean? So there's definitely something from the past that's coming up around your home life. Something that you can't let go of that's affecting current events. All right, pile 3. So I'm going to go ahead and grab you one more card. I hope it's resonating. I hope you guys are excited for this Knight of Wands character. Regardless, I feel like there's going to be a lot of attraction and some sexy time, some sexy fun flirting time with this person. That stuff's always fun. A little bit of entertainment. So for pile 3, what is some advice? What's a card that pile 3 really needs to see right now? What's a card pile 3 really needs to see right now? What's a card pile 3 really needs to see right now? Ooh, 4 of Wands, harmony. I love it. 4 of Wands, harmony. We also have a 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords in the back of the deck. So, well, there's more ghost energy. I feel like there might be something haunting you that is secretly like sneaking its way into your psyche when you sleep. Because that ghost in your home it's definitely affecting your home life. And the 4 of Wands does also talk about home. So I feel like your advice is saying here that you'll be harmonious for the most part of spring. And just know that the 4 of Wands can also represent family, like different pillars of family coming together to unite. It's also like the 1111. The yellow in the back does symbolize like optimism and hope and excitement, sun, joy. So the message here is that to kind of really channel the inner harmony that you know that you have and that you're capable of. If there is something bothering you or something that's kind of snuck its way into your psyche and that ghost in your home, let's get some advice for that. What's advice for pile 3 and the ghost in their home? What's some advice for those who chose the bumblebee and the ghost in their home? What's some advice for the ghost in their home? 3 of Pentacles. Okay, this can talk about actual church, and it can also talk about like finding a form of faith. If you can do anything to protect yourself, do that. I can also talk about rebuilding something. So for some of you, maybe like you guys are renovating something and it's been bothering you, or maybe like you have been putting off investing in something that you know you need to do, whether it's money or work, like money into the home, or like actual physical work or physical labor. This is also calling on you to reach out to support for those who support you and rebuild things. Meet with people to help you. Okay? All right. All right, pile 3, thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated and hope you guys have a wonderful spring and all your blossoming abundance. Wishing nothing but the best for you guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.